Good afternoon. Uh, Long time no see. Uh, Recently, I I saw movie information on TV. That movie's name was Shogun in Hollywood. And that actor, that movie's actor said they wanted to uh, explain true Japanese Bushido, so they made that movie. And I saw some contents, but I thought uh, that content, that movie, the information is not so correct to inform true Japanese samurai culture, because in that movie a lot of seppuku scenes, seppuku, suicide, uh, but I think that that Shogun's era is beginning of Edo era. But at that time in Japan, there are not so popular those suicide case, especially master ordered suicide punishment. But those punishment was not popular because at that time that was Sengoku era, and a lot of battle. So next battle have, had waiting, had been waiting. So master need those soldiers. So if they soldiers suicide a lot, next war or next war, it's very difficult for those masters. Suicide case was case begin after middle ages of 17th century, because 1644 in China, Ming Dynasty ended, and Ming Dynasty's culture came to Japan. Ming Dynasty was the foundation was Confucianism. So if soldiers make mistake, they have to accept punishment. That is suicide, seppuku. Of course, Japanese Middle Age, there were some seppuku or suicide. The case were there, but those was very bad. The background there were some plans. For example, in beginning of Nambokucho era, about 1333, 3031, in Nara Prefecture, there was a battle between Japanese government and another government, and another government master wanted to escape there. So his servant appeared to opposite group, and he said, I am a master and I suicide. So opposite soldiers were surprised, and this a few times main masters escaped. But Confucianism, there are not those natural or very frequent action. So that movie is contents or their actor and probably actress do policy is not correct to Japanese true culture. But ordinary Japanese don't know those information from China. Ming Dynasty's culture came to Japan. But tomorrow, yesterday, I met a Taiwanese interpreter. She said, why Japanese government inform to Japanese people the Ming Dynasty influence in Japan. She know because 1644, after 1644, Ming Dynasty's king and soldiers escaped from China and went to Taiwan until 1683. They occupied Western Taiwan. Finally, 1683, final king had to go to Beijing and ended. So a lot of Taiwanese people came to Japan, especially in Nagasaki, Saga, Fukuoka, a lot of area. And they took Chinese culture, especially Confucianism culture. For example, in Saga Prefecture, there is a Confucianism temple, Confucius temple. Every spring and autumn, mayor do the ceremony to Confucius. But those information is not popular in Japan. So ordinary people think to make true Japanese and not correct movie. The other hand, at that time, several years ago, in Hollywood, people made Last Samurai. At that time, Los Angeles Times came to me, and I interviewed, and I said that movie is also little bit very strange. Probably Americans, ordinary Americans, don't know Japanese culture is from China, but Chinese culture is from Persia. Persian culture is from Rome. Of those, our globe was the culture go to surround this earth. So I think this information is the most important, I think.